This is a message to MITE Apiary, maker of Formic Pro formic acid. I first purchased your product August of 2018, 125 dose bucket. I used that product September 2018. I lost 10% of my queens. I went from 22 colonies to 20. But during the winter, I could not find any Varroa mites in my colonies. And I had no losses during the winter. So I was happy with that. So I went ahead during the August of 2019, having tripled my number of colonies, I went ahead and I bought 3 more 25 dose buckets from Better Bee. And they are not expired yet. They're good until September 2020. Whoops, that's the old one. September 2020. Well, one of them was July of 2020. The other 2 were September. But anyway, all 3 of them are not expired. So I did that in September 2019. And I was unable to check for Varroa mites due to the weather. It got cold. And I started realizing by the end of October that my bees were dying at an alarming rate. So I did start looking for Varroa mites. I found Varroa mites. Every 100 bees had 1 Varroa mite on it. So I contacted you and told you there was an issue with the product and I was going to get a refund. And you told me to go ahead and contact Better Bee to get a refund. And I do know that you and Better Bee, not Apiaries and Better Bee, have worked together in the past on a formic acid. So you guys are partners with each other. You're partners at ripping people off with a product that does not work. I've placed several videos on YouTube last fall showing your product does not work. As I switched to acylic acid in November with clean bottom boards, after the acylic acid treatment, I had lots of dead mites. And I did acylic acid again a week later, just to be sure I got all the mites out. And I'm not happy with the fact that because your product did not work, a large number of my colonies were smaller than they were before I used your product. The whole point of using a mite treatment is to keep your colonies from shrinking during the winter. They were shrinking in the fall to the point where I had to start bringing them in when it's really cold out. But luckily, because of my experience and my stepping in time, using acylic acid, I saved my colonies. And I did contact Better Bee. And they told me there was nothing wrong with your product and I would not get a refund. So basically I spent nearly $400 for nothing. Actually, I did get something out of it. I lost 10% of my queens. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to keep placing videos on YouTube, telling people about your product. It does not work. And I hope I financially harm you like you have harmed me. I do not like being ripped off. I do not like being screwed. So I hope you see this message. If somebody sees this and they know somebody that works at MITE Apiaries, please tell them to watch my video, because I'm not done messing with you guys yet. Ask Jason Foley of Foley's Russian Bees what happens when you rip off somebody. Ask him, and he'll tell you.